Rolo's Rescue Adventure. In the glimmering city of Luminon, where buildings touched the clouds and hover cars zipped between towers like silver fish, there lived a special robot named Rolo. Unlike the cleaning bots that scrubbed sidewalks or the delivery drones that carried packages, Rolo was a companion robot specifically designed for one 7-year-old boy named Tim. Rolo stood 3 feet tall with round blue sensor lights that looked like eyes and a compact body of polished titanium. When he moved, his joints made soft whirring sounds that Tim found comforting at night. Tim had helped his father program some of Rolo's behaviors, which made the robot extra special. One Saturday morning, Tim's parents were busy preparing for a neighborhood gathering. "I'm going to explore the yard," Tim announced, but his words were lost in the bustle of activity. Rolo's sensors picked up the message, however, and the robot watched as Tim slipped out the back door. The yard led to Whisperleaf Forest, a place Tim's parents had forbidden him to enter alone. But today, a fluttering blue butterfly caught Tim's attention, leading him past the garden, beyond the fence, and into the shadowy woods before he realized how far he'd gone. Back at home, Rolo's internal locator suddenly pinged a warning. Tim had crossed the boundary zone! The robot's systems shifted into protection mode. His blue sensor lights flashed urgently as he rolled quickly through the house and out the door. Tim's status: missing. Initiating search protocol. Rolo's electronic voice announced to no one in particular. Meanwhile, deep in Whisperleaf Forest, Tim had realized he was lost. The trees looked the same in every direction, and the butterfly had disappeared. The afternoon sun barely filtered through the thick canopy, making shadows dance across the forest floor. "Hello," Tim called, his voice small against the vastness of the woods. "Is anyone there?" At the edge of the forest, Rolo's navigation system calculated the most likely path Tim would have taken. A swarm of curious surveyor drones hovered in his path, their cameras rotating to examine the unfamiliar robot. Rolo emitted a specific frequency that identified him as a registered companion bot, and the drones parted to let him pass. A rushing stream blocked Rolo's path next. His sensors scanned the water, measuring depth and current speed. Finding a narrow section, Rolo backed up, calculated the precise force needed, and leaped across in a single bound, landing with a soft thud on the other side. As the afternoon grew later, Tim became more frightened. He had tried to find his way home, but only wandered deeper into the woods. When he heard a strange hooting sound, Tim froze. A large owl was perched on a branch above, its round eyes fixed on the small boy. "Go away," Tim whispered, his voice trembling. Just then, a familiar whirring sound reached Tim's ears, followed by a beam of light cutting through the dimness. "Rolo!" Tim cried out. The robot emerged from between 2 ancient oak trees, his sensors blinking rapidly as he identified Tim. Tim's status: found. Physical condition: unharmed. Emotional state: distressed. Rolo announced, rolling forward until he was beside the boy. Tim wrapped his arms around the cool metal frame of his robot friend. "I got lost following a butterfly. How did you find me?" Rolo's screen displayed a simple map. Primary function, protect Tim. Secondary function, know Tim's location always. Transport mode activated, the robot announced. Climb aboard, Rolo's electronic voice suggested. Tim got on Rolo's back as the robot expertly navigated through the woods, retracing their path home. When they emerged from the forest, the evening stars were just beginning to appear. Tim's parents rushed from the house, faces tight with worry that melted into relief. "You're my hero, Rolo," Tim whispered, patting the robot's smooth metal head. The end.